It can get rough. She can
Ready? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of KILJOY's The Put On. I am your host, Eazy with the pen. Sitting next to me is my co-host.
What's up, y'all? It's JuJ. What's cracking?
And we got a show for y'all tonight.
Yes, we do.
We got a show for y'all. So the last couple times we've been posting, we put up the last show on YouTube. So I appreciate everybody that peeped it, that watched it.
Facts.
But we've been putting clips out, right? And I've been trying to put out the most polarizing of clips just to get people to comment and interact with this shit, right? And a lot of shit we've been putting on were takes. Our takes with Yachty being the MVP, which a lot of y'all said I was tripping. Y'all even hitting me outside on the DMs is like trying to make a case.
Wait till they hear what I fucking say.
That's what I'm saying. And then, him talking about Uzi and Khaled can keep their albums, which they can. So this episode, we've come up with the idea how we're just going to give you an episode full of our takes. How about that?
Nah, wait a second. We got to tell them what kind of fucking takes.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. We're going to give y'all an episode full of the hottest takes
Hot.
you've ever heard.
Piping fucking
from a young black man as myself.
And an Arab man as myself.
And then Mo's behind the camera. He didn't introduce himself, but he's behind the camera forever and always.
Shout out Mo. Shout out the Doubles engineer.
So we've each come with maybe about three hot takes each.
Facts.
What we're gonna pass it off. He's gonna say his. We'll deliberate. I'll say mine. We'll deliberate. And you guys comment and let us know if we're right, wrong, why not. If you're mad, whatever. Just comment.
Y'all DM me. I want to argue. I want to argue with somebody.
He was definitely going back and forth.
I will go back and forth. I got time
with somebody about Utopia, which still stands to be probably the greatest album this year.
Oh, here, let's start it with this before we get into hot takes. I sent you this earlier, but this week Utopia sold 160K in its 6th week, and it ties for the longest running #1 album of the decade. Numbers do not fucking lie. People telling me Utopia ain't shit. That's crazy.
I can see why they say it ain't shit, though. The production on Utopia is so great. It puts a shine on the fact that Travis isn't saying shit in the song. But then again, we're not looking at Travis to give us lyrics.
Exactly.
We're looking to him to give us concert stadium-sized music.
He's an artist, not a rapper.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what we get. That's what we get. So, again, we're going to pretty much this episode, man, we're just going to give you a bunch of hot takes. We're going to go back and forth. And then comment, subscribe, like, all that good shit. Here we go. I'm going to let you go first.
All right.
Just because I really couldn't come up with any super takes that I feel like are hot, even though I don't listen to mainstream shit like that. But you're going to go first. So let's start off, Luke. Let's start off. Give me something something not too crazy.
Not too crazy. Okay.
Something not too crazy.
So I guess my first one is going to be Playboi Carti, Lil Uzi, and Yachty are artists that will not stand the test of time. Their fan bases are going to grow up, and they're going to fall off, and the youth are going to treat them like how the youth treat people like Wiz Khalifa today. How you feel about that? How you feel?
I mean, first of all, how does the youth treat Wiz Khalifa?
Bro, nobody gives respect to Wiz Khalifa. Think about it. The youth nowadays, like the teenagers in the early 20s, they don't know about the camo shorts. They don't know about.
They don't not give him respect. They respect him. It's just not their bag because they're so used to listening to Uzi and Playboi Carti and Lil Yachty. But if you ask the niggas who grew up with Wiz, they still fucking with him.
Right. I don't think these kids' attention spans is so fucking short, and those 3 artists are so redundant in their styles. I don't think it's gonna last.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I mean, with Uzi, maybe, right?
Okay.
Uzi's a superstar, yes. Yachty, definitely fucking not. He will be relevant. He might transition out of music, but this nigga will always be relevant.
All right, I got
always
points.
Be relevant. Fucking Carti did birth the new sound for what these young people listen to. Carti is the godfather of that sound.
I disagree.
No, he definitely is the godfather of that sound.
I don't think Carti did anything that another artist hasn't championed and did better than him. What has Carti done? You tell me.
No, okay, but that's like saying, bro, that's like Carti is the godfather of this whole goth fucking movement, dog.
That's not his whole thing.
I know,
though.
but that's his thing now. I mean, shit, we got a whole lot of red. We got all these other people that he's the fucking godfather of that shit. Not saying nobody else hasn't done that, because that's just a little bit of a piece off the cloth Doug has. That fucking Uzi has, that all these other people have, bro.
It's been done,
but he's
artists,
just done it. He's done it in a way where people are able to grasp and hold on to that shit.
I mean, Marilyn Manson did it.
that's the same thing as saying Gunna is a better artist than Thug. Which, if you ask the masses, they believe so.
That's crazy. That's not true.
The Nick Gunna walks so Thugger can. Thugger walks so Gunna can run.
Okay, so here, one of my like follow-up points to this. What's Cardi's best album in your opinion?
Don't ask me, bro, because I like SoundCloud Cardi better than anything, bro.
Okay, there. Go ahead, Mo. What you got?
So I just want to just state for the record, the #1 viewed song on YouTube, a rap song, is by Wiz Khalifa. It's "See You Again." So before we have a conversation about the youth not respecting them, a billion views on YouTube would say otherwise.
Absolutely, but you also got to remember what made that song pop.
It's irrelevant.
Doesn't matter. It's a song.
It's irrelevant.
No. It does matter. It does matter. It is one of the
matter.
largest movie franchises ever.
Right. It does.
It was
rappers,
wait, respectfully. It was tied to the fact that Paul Walker died.
That's not his fault.
That's not. Yeah.
That's not his fault. But
but it's a song that he made. Regardless, it's a song that he made.
Okay.
That'll forever be that because. Nigga, when I hear "See You Again," I mean, yeah, my first thought might be fucking Fast and Furious, whatever, but that song means way more.
It does. It absolutely
does. That's like
does.
fucking Green Day. Was it "See You Again"?
But that's the thing. That
song
is big because of the narrative behind it, not because of the song itself.
Well, at this point, it's part of the song's story. Lil Baby had the song during COVID when people thought he was a prolific. The bigger picture, where that song did excellent for its time because of the time we're in.
Exactly.
A portion of an artist's career is knowing how to make an appropriate emotion for the time.
Yeah.
So I would not say the youth does not respect Wiz Khalifa.
I don't see it.
I also just think that Wiz Khalifa does not. He doesn't showcase himself on a mainstream market because the money has already been made.
Yeah.
Fair.
But to your point with like Playboi Carti, it's hard to be gimmicky and have longevity. That's just not they're not synonymous.
So when I think of Playboi Carti, his best album to me, and I think a lot of people will agree with it. Die Lit. And name an album after Die Lit that was better than Die Lit.
He only has one, Whole Lotta Red. And Whole Lotta Red is definitely way more influential as an album than Die Lit. Die Lit wasn't even influential at all. Bro, listen, Whole Lotta Red is what birthed. If you go and ask, because right now we can all agree that the music that's popular is, I call it rage music, concert music, right?
House music.
That's music. The shit that's popular. Some of the biggest artists we have that I know of is like Destroy Lonely, Ken Carson, fucking all these other people and shit, bro. And those are all birthed from Playboi Carti.
Well, I mean, you just named his whole label. Yeah,
I mean, there's Opium label and shit like that. But like, I have a nephew who's 19.
What's the theme that you're talking about that he birthed? What is it?
I'm not saying he birthed the sound. I'm not saying that. All he did was it's like it's not rejuvenated, bro. It's like everybody thinks that
he revived it. You saying
not revived it? He fucking everybody thinks Cali Swag District invented the Dougie, right?
Yeah,
wrong.
I'm not saying they did.
But they think he did it, but not. It was fucking with DJ Dougie Fresh. All they did was they fucking made it new again.
They revived it.
Revive it isn't necessarily the word, but they just made it new again. Playboi Carti just made that whole punk rock, I'm a rage rocker shit new again.
Right. Okay, so I have a question for you. Lil Wayne didn't do that?
Listen, you're not hearing what I'm saying to you, bro.
Okay.
New again. Every rager, every fucking rapper that wants to be a rock star, Wayne is the god. He's the one who made that shit happen.
All right, so let me just run it back to my previous point.
Wayne is so removed from the younger generation of people, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about what Wayne did in mid-2000s. Some of these niggas were born in the mid-2000s when Wayne was saying, hey, I'm a rock star.
That's my whole point.
But what I'm saying is they're removed from Wayne. They're removed from Young Thug. Nobody really gives a fuck about Kid Cudi like that. Travis Scott, yeah, but he's more of a rager and doesn't approach rock star in the right way. I'm talking about Playboi Carti does that whole fucking Rick Owens. I don't know if you were on Tumblr during like 2000s. What was that style called where everybody was all in black and shit?
Goth?
Like fucking not
the Ben Trill. No, right after Ben Trill.
Yeah, like the whole
FBA or HBA.
All that shit. Like that's what Playboi Carti's into now, bro.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
the young niggas can relate to that because they're the same age and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, like I said, it's hard to have a gimmick and longevity that doesn't mix.
Right.
So I agree with you on that part.
Okay.
There's gonna come a time where Playboi Carti fans are gonna be too old to really do that shit.
That's my
you know what I mean?
take.
With Yachty, he will probably transition out of music
Mm-hmm.
and be that. And Uzi probably just stop making music altogether, and we'll find somebody else.
Right. So for me, my Yachty take was Yachty's most streamed song still to this day is One Night. And that was off of his first project.
Yeah.
But I believe that Yachty is the most experimental of the three that I mentioned. And he has the biggest potential to not be that. But as it sits right now, we still waiting on that album. When that album comes and it changes some shit, that take will probably change. But I still think that right now, as it sits with where he's at in his career and the success that he's had, it sits.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
That's the point.
We'll see. I mean, I don't agree with most of it, but we'll see. We'll do me now. Probably my mid take is TDE is not one of the greatest labels ever. Could never be considered one of the greatest labels ever. The only, and this is something that sucks to say that I realized, but the only thing TDE was able to stand on, bro, is Kendrick. And even in different forms, if you say Black Hippie, well, Kendrick.
Kendrick is still,
Kendrick.
heavy.
Now we got SZA. TDE has SZA, right? Who's one of the only talents on TDE to be able to carry a label on her back, but she's on her way out.
She is. I mean,
She's becoming a big. She's taking the Kendrick route, becoming too big a star to be signed to a label, and she's on her way out.
exactly. She's already got the leverage. She's already got the fan base.
TDE is one of the shittiest labels to be signed of.
Honestly,
It's
the
one of
real
the
shit.
shittiest.
I don't even know why she signed to TDE because the whole demographic of her fan base has nothing to like tie into the rest of TDE.
But that's what I'm saying is because it's the shittiest label just for the fact that everybody on the label, most of the people on the label, the older people, they got rich, got out. Stop making music, start living their life. Nothing wrong with that. But the point of me, I mean, as far as fans, bro, we want music. If we don't get music, we're not gonna be tapped in like that anymore.
Taking 6 years to drop an album is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
And everybody on that artist, and I don't know if that's speaking to the label heads or to the management or whatever, but everybody on that label takes forever to drop music. And the people who don't take forever, I call them the C team. Reason. There's a nigga named Ray Vaughn signed to TDE that, where the fuck is he? I'm about to say, where the fuck is Isaiah Rashad?
He dropped. He dropped
Well,
in the
no,
last couple years.
He dropped, what, 2 years ago?
And don't forget Bakersfield's Finest.
Where's he at?
Love
Right.
me.
He's been working on an album. You know, I got his phone number and everything, so I can hit him up real quick and be like, "What you doing?"
Hey,
But nah,
when's it coming?
that's what I'm saying. Though, it's like TDE is a shitty label.
TDE is.
It sucks because it houses my favorite artist ever, Schoolboy Q, but it is a shitty label.
I don't disagree.
Shitty label.
I don't disagree.
What you got next?
My next one, Sexy Red is the best female rapper out right now, and will get bigger and bigger in due time.
No.
Yes, you tripping?
I'm sorry. Let me ask y'all a question. Sexy Red or Ice Spice?
Sexy Red.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
They both are trash. Don't get me wrong. Ice Spice and Sexy Red are both trash. Trash as fuck. The best rapper, if you ask me, is you can either make a case for Lotto or Doja Cat. And I'm probably going Doja because she seems like when she really in her bag, she really in her bag.
But Doja's a pop star.
No, she's a rapper. She's a rapper. That's her whole gimmick, her whole chip on her shoulder now is niggas like you saying she not a rapper.
Doja
She's
is
a rapper.
the female Chris Brown.
No.
She's super talented. She has the look.
That should have been the goddamn take. Sexy Red. Fuck Sexy Red.
Nah, fuck that.
The only thing Sexy Red got, bro, is two things and two things only. She got a good ear for beats, which niggas love beats, and she's the only, I was about to say bitch. She's the only woman making music to shake ass to. Nobody else is making music to shake ass to.
Really?
No, who? Nobody else making ratchet music, bro. City Girls, they put out a song in how long?
Right.
And then they don't even matter because they're frauds.
Okay,
they living
but
happy lives with kids and shit. They was never City Girls. Meg Thee Stallion ain't dropped music in a while. I know her and Cardi B coming on some shit. Cardi B ain't dropped music in a while except those bomb ass lyrical fucking features. Can you shake ass to Tomorrow Too? Her verse in Tomorrow Too? I know we all niggas, so we not shaking ass at all. I'm asking y'all.
Well, here's the other thing too.
Doja Cat the best rapper out here. We'll leave it at that.
Nah,
let's move on.
Bruh.
I want to listen to what he got to say. Let's move on. It's Doja Cat.
Sexy Red got football players coming out the tunnel, bruh.
You cannot ignore the influence Sexy Red has had on the culture. Now, with that being said, this level of influence it cannot be backed by a fire ass beat. Sexy Red is severely why she's the hottest thing since fucking Hot Grease.
Hottest doesn't
you said
equate
you gonna let me
to
finish. You gonna let me finish?
Let him finish.
Hottest doesn't equate to best.
Let me show you. People know her entire verses. They do not just know hooks. Ice Spice, we know the hook. We know the bend over, scratch the coochie logic dance. We know that. We know the gestures. We know Sexy Red. You can stop the beat and niggas keep going. And that shows that people like the raps.
I'm looking for the hoes.
That's funny because I was definitely about to make a beat like, nah, TikTok the one that made her do that. But you're right.
And the
because
other
niggas
thing,
know the whole song and not just that. She's not the best. Not the best. She's the world loves ratchet.
Of course.
And the world loves ignorance, ratchet, dumb shit. That's always gonna take top over anything else in the world.
Correct.
Over anything else in the world.
Within black culture.
At least and that's sad to say, man. We gotta do better as a people, man.
Yeah, because
we gotta get it together, bro.
But at the end of the day, Sexy Red is the only female rapper that's got dudes riding the wave too.
No.
Yeah.
Niggas is singing.
Niggas
is rapping in Tomorrow Verse. That's some of the niggas' best songs.
But who's
Glorilla and fucking Cardi? That's some of the best songs, nigga. That niggas are like, yeah, I got that in my phone.
That's one.
That's one, and it's not even as big as any of Sexy Red's hottest songs.
Because we like niggatry. Sexy Red is niggatry.
Is that Lotto song not ratchet?
No, it's not ratchet. It's not ratchet.
It's got
bars.
Cardi B on it.
It's not ratchet. It's not ratchet. It's not ratchet. It's not ratchet.
She from St. Louis.
Niggas like niggatry. Sexy Red's Pussy Prink Booty Hole Brown is niggatry at its finest. Therefore, the hottest thing.
I don't know.
Sexy Red's the best out.
Sexy Red is the best out.
Thank you, Mo.
And yeah, good. And your next take.
What you got?
Well, you got a take for us, nigga. I know you got something in that big head of yours.
Yeah.
He got the feet out too.
Yeah. No, definitely.
He got socks on, so that's fine.
I think that I think that rap as we know it probably has a shelf life of probably 2 more presidents.
As a genre, as a whole.
So you're saying the genre as a whole, or the genre as we know it today?
The genre as a whole. We're coming into August, and we're just now getting our first rap albums, and that is as we talked about earlier. Call back to TDE. When the production level slows down, the company is about to close. So, and me recognizing that, I'm realizing that because hip hop influences are used, of course, hip hop influences are used so egregiously across all platforms. Billie Eilish, because the bite is so aggressive and in our face today, I think the genre hip hop is literally it's 1 foot in the grave.
Nope, I don't agree, and I'll tell you why I don't agree.
And one last thing, and it hurts me to say this while being on a hip hop platform, because there's a lack of respect amongst the platforms that are supposed to restore the art. Because we cannot archive correctly, and historians, rock and roll figure that out.
We've lost that.
Because we've
Everybody
lost
wants
that.
clickbait. Nobody wants to tell the real stories. Except
KILJOY.
real life journalism, baby.
But because of that, because we cannot restore our own history, very much like Black history, and because it's being bit so aggressively, very much like Black history, I think it's 1 foot in the grave for hip hop within the next 8 to 10 years.
I will say this. I agree with the fact that it's 1 foot in the grave. I won't take that away from you. Do I agree that it will die in that next? No.
I got that take. No. I don't think it's gonna die.
Hold on, and I'll tell you this, right? I had a conversation last week with artists out of Massachusetts, right? Crazy, right? And I played you this song. You was like, it's too aggressive for you. I understand. We're not, but in the conversation, I was talking to him because he wants to create a sound called alternative crunk, right?
Yeah, I remember this.
Alternative crunk.
'Cause-
Read the article so you can get a feel on what that is. And I asked every artist I interview, I asked them one question. Because hip hop is so convoluted, are you ever worried about your place in hip hop? Right? And he says, no, I'm alternative. More and more of the mainstream artists are starting to make more alternative sounds.
That's
because
true.
AI's around, and that's for sure killing the fuck out the game, right? We got a bunch of newer, younger people making the same music that 15 niggas ahead of them make, which is why we have AI, because we give them that fuel. But a lot of these rappers we have now, like Drake, Yachty, they're trying to step into that alternative sound to give us something new.
Drake did a house album. Yachty did a psych rap album.
And that's just to name two of them. You know
Right.
what I mean? We're getting into an age where, like, the people who we have now, they realize rap is dying, but they're trying their hardest to switch it. And you have people on the underground circuit who are also trying to do more alternative shit. I feel like with rap, every maybe 10 years, there's a shift. Maybe 7 to 10. There's a
Evolution.
shift in the sound.
Right.
We're coming upon that shift.
Yeah.
I promise you we are.
Yeah, the trap era is dying. That's really what
I
it is.
promise you
The
we
trap
are. So
era is
in
dying.
your 8 to 10 years, whatever you say, instead of hip hop dying, it'll shift.
something hip hop has to be born again. And I bet you Kanye West is gonna have something to say about it.
But I agree, it is on a dying leg. You niggas need to stop rapping. I can't even say we need more doctors because I don't think y'all could be doctors. We need people to flip burgers and shit.
We need musicians. That's what I think
That's
is
a lost art, bro.
and that's what I'm saying. We don't need, if AI. I was on TikTok and I saw somebody. They're having speed trials on how to make on Crank That. How quickly can you make the Crank That beat? And this kid made it in, like, I think I want to say like less than 30 seconds.
Using like
Right.
GPT.
Using Fruity Loops. Like, he just knew where to
wow.
click. It was like dun dun. And I was
Yeah.
like, when something becomes a speed trial on how quick you can do the art, you have officially lost the art.
Absolutely.
So that's why I said that, and that's why I say at least hip hop it has its foot in the grave.
It does because, like I said, I think it was Ebro maybe, or who's the other one? Ebro's the old head nigga.
And
Envy.
no,
Oh,
you're talking about
that's
the one that Drake just dissed.
No, not Elliot. The
Oh.
other nigga that be with Ebro.
Oh,
That niggas hate.
Oh, the bald dude.
Peter Rosenberg.
Is it Rosenberg?
I don't know.
It might be Rosenberg. They do the show together, right?
Yeah, you're right. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay, what did he say? Who
One of
cares?
them, they said that they got word that the labels aren't even looking for new hip hop acts anymore. They
Correct.
doing Afro beats and reggaeton and shit,
Case in point.
which is crazy. Like, the labels ain't looking for more hip hop because shit just got too oversaturated.
I mean, here,
I agree, it's on its way out, but it's not gonna die. It can't die because if it die, what I'm gonna do?
just because everybody can do it.
Hey, right now, I'm already working on R&B. I'm trying to switch over, nigga.
Listen, I'm telling you.
We got to get ahead of this shit.
I'm trying. Yeah, I gotta get ahead of this shit.
You guys got some motherfucking friends that can sing. Hit us
Imagine
up.
a country mag operated like a hip hop mag.
Dude, Morgan Wallen.
I literally,
That's
I
all
love that shit.
I
Last
literally
night.
told you. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm not well versed in that shit. But I agree. I need to. Hip hop ain't the move. I need to.
I will say this on record because I'm not on camera, so I'm gonna be like, ChatGPT is not my real voice. If you try to,
Don't hit us with that shit, nigga.
That's fucking
I'm not on camera.
Don't
sounding
hit us
shit.
with that shit.
But what I
Fuck
will
off.
say is, if I were to sit and do a country show as a nigga,
they'll
with
show out. Everybody.
my
Just the amount of people I see go to rap shows out here versus heavy metal shows.
I'm telling you,
I have a video where just real quick. There's a bar that's no longer open that used to throw shows, right? I went to a few rap shows. It wasn't packed, but it was a nice little crowd, right? Seen a video where it was like this heavy metal band playing, bro. Then the line was wrapped around the building.
Yo. Man,
Wrapped around
where
this
the-
rap show. An hour in, it was still like, where's everybody at?
exactly.
I mean, this is the birthplace of Korn.
Still,
That's
though.
one of the greatest metal bands ever, bro.
I know, but there's a lot of great talented rap acts in Bakersfield that you
Because
can
rap-
find in KILJOY magazine.
But how many metal?
Number 6. You need to fuck this shit up. It's all good. We'll cut that out.
What's another take?
Another take.
Is it my turn? It's my turn.
Yeah, you go ahead. I ain't got one.
This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one that gets everybody pissed off.
We might have to end with this one depending on how pissed off it is, because I don't even remember what it is.
Man, all right, here it is.
Oh, I remember.
I'm so excited. Jay-Z is not the greatest rapper of all time, and he's not even top 5.
See, top 5 part is where you got it fucked up.
So I need one thing out of both of you. I'm gonna go through my points. I want you guys to listen to them, and then you guys can rip me apart after. Deal?
Understand.
Go ahead.
Deal. All right. Number 1.
Premise number 1.
I believe that a forum of your peers is more important than anything that a fan can say. Okay? So basically, rappers have better opinions about rap than actual people do.
Yeah. Okay.
So with that being said, 50 Cent himself, probably the guy who made the greatest hip-hop album of all time with Get Rich or Die Trying, said himself that it is not right to call Jay-Z the greatest rapper alive. Okay? 2, Jay-Z was killed by Nas on Ether. Okay? Jay-Z had to use his protege, Kanye, to maintain relevance. He didn't even like Kanye at first. He didn't even like J. Cole at first, and he signed J. Cole. And then, if we're really being honest, J. Cole made a song, I Let Nas Down, and I Let Hove Down. So that says a lot to me. 3, when did Jay-Z join hip-hop? When did he start? 96? We can all agree that 96 was whose year? Tupac. All Eyes on Me.
And you know what's funny? But just real on that point, I think somebody did a video of like the hottest rappers in every year.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z was never the hottest rapper.
I'm literally going
year.
through that right now because that man, shout out that man. I heard that and I believe it 100%. I had to go and look it up and back up everything he said. And you know what? He's absolutely right. So here, let's just run through them. Fuck it. 96 was Pac. 97.
You want to do every single year till 2023?
No, I'm going to go all the way through 2011 and I'm going to make it fast. Really fucking fast. So I said, don't interrupt me. So he wasn't the big in 97. Whose year was that? That was Biggie. Rest in peace, Big. So not only was he wasn't the biggest rapper in the game, he wasn't even the biggest rapper in his own city. Cool. All right, 98, 99, DMX, back-to-back #1 albums, outsold Jay-Z twice. 2000, Eminem and Nelly both went diamond. Where was Jay-Z at? 2001, his best year, arguably, still got overshadowed by Ludacris, Southern Hospitality, and then Chicken and Beer. 2002.
That's crazy.
No, actually, 2001. No, that was the Ludacris. 2002, Eminem show went fucking diamond, and Nelly again sold 7 million, 3 million off a diamond. That's crazy. The South and Eminem were going fucking stupid. 2003, Get Rich or Die Trying. He took a little fucking hiatus. He retired in 04. That's when Kanye came out. All that. Came back in 06. Tip was on top of the game. 2008 through 2011, Weezy F Baby. And if you want to argue anything after 2011 with me, let's go back to my second point. He had to run back to his fucking protege to maintain relevance when they did Watch the Throne. And then if 444 is really going to be your argument for greatest of all time, I mean, it's just I'm on the way out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't agree that Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time. I'd give that to probably Wayne or Kanye. But top 5, you got to give him top 5.
I'm just saying, bro.
You got to give him top 5 because you have to understand.
I can't.
It's more than numbers, right? Personally, numbers don't mean shit. Because if you go numbers-wise, Ice Spice has more daily listeners than everybody else, than Tyler, the Creator. And Tyler, the Creator is a way better artist than that, right? When I go top 5, when I say this person the greatest, I'm talking influence. Because you're not anything if you don't leave your mark on the game or don't leave a ladder for every other artist, right? I don't give a fuck how many records you sold, bro. If nobody can say, I'm inspired by you, your career don't mean shit.
Fair, okay.
Your career don't mean shit. Jay-Z is literally, pun intended, the blueprint for every artist's fucking journey. From starting off as a drug dealing rapper to ending to being a billionaire. Not only a billionaire, making other niggas in his camp billionaires.
Okay, cool.
He's got to be top 5 just off that alone, bro.
My concluding take is, if you were never the greatest in any year of your career, how could you be labeled the greatest all time?
We can say the same thing about Allen Iverson. I refuse to do that. I refuse to say it. And I'll tell you, I had to give you just a little pushback. You said in 2001, Ludacris's Chicken and Beer. Great album. But also that was the same year the Blueprint dropped. And if we were to asking ourselves, were kids trying to be like Ludacris's Chicken and Beer?
No, you're right.
Or the Blueprint? Let's really have a solid conversation. Let's keep it. I'm keep it going. Jay-Z also not only created music, but he created a venue for people to listen to his music. 4040 Club 4040 in New York was literally
they're getting a new venue now.
It was literally a staple in hip hop culture. You can say whatever you want about Eminem's. Ain't nobody tried to pull up to Detroit, or excuse me, is he Detroit?
Yes.
Ain't nobody tried to do anything in Detroit. I'll probably kids. There probably
He got
is.
a club in Detroit?
No, that's my point.
He said he had
that's my point. Now let me fast forward this story a little bit further.
For sure.
He also not only made the music, but he made the venue to listen to the music, and he even changed the attire of the clothes that go into the club. He made niggas take their throwbacks off and want to put buttons up on. Don't forget, 30's the new.
That's true.
30's the new 20, nigga. I'm so hot still.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Now, even when you thought it stopped there, not only did he create the music, gave you the venue, gave you the outfit of the clothes, but even gave you the amenities like the champagne that you drink in there. Clearly, a multi-millionaire.
He created a brand.
He created an entire brand. So
And
if we start talking about acts having the hottest year, yeah, you had one good year. I need the Blue Bloods Clan line. Fuck, Mr. Miles Bridges.
I think so. I don't know. I can't pull out Blue Bucks lines like that, man.
Yeah, I think one good year is
Right.
Miles Bridges. But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that people wanted to be him, and that is what makes you the hottest rapper.
I've argued this. I've died on this hill.
Yeah,
But you are the first person to sit there and articulate something to me where I'm just like, I fuck with that.
Yeah, I mean, shit. If for the same reasons Jay-Z is that, Tupac is that.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense that it's not necessarily the music itself that makes these people who they are. It's what's become of them as a person, of their career.
Right.
Because if we talk about music influence alone, ain't nobody better than Kanye West influentially. Nobody better than Kanye West influence.
He brought us to 808.
And that was my last one I was going to hit you with. Was not only did he create the music,
He brought us the greatest.
Not only did he create the music. Now listen to this.
Yeah.
Within the music, he gave us one of the greatest producers to ever grace the earth. Right.
Facts.
So the music
No,
that
the
was
greatest.
played
The
in
greatest.
the venue. He
The
also
greatest.
the
Fix your
greatest.
words.
Shut up.
I can see.
He broke off his own tree from the J Train, right? Who's also repeated this same system for a younger demographic,
and then it
which is where we
ripples.
come into it. Here, us and the two of us, we're in our 30s. You can admit we missed the Jay-Z era. However, the generation above us, the reason why they're not as impressed with Kanye West is because they've seen it done, but somebody who did it safely. That is why I cannot let you sit across from me and say that bullshit ever again.
Now,
He's still not the greatest all time, but he's up there.
I give him.
I'll concede the top
I give
five.
him the greatest because I mean, if you're basing the greatest off of music talents, then no, right? But just nigga, Jay-Z is what every rapper wants to be. Nobody wants to be Nas, nigga.
And you need to walk that statement back one more time. Saying that people do not want to rap like Jay-Z is a crazy statement. Jay-Z's raps.
They don't want to rap like Jay-Z.
This is the scary part about it.
It's not about the raps, nigga.
But
it's
this
not about the rap.
If you can even in that argument,
because what did Jay-Z do
what I started.
rap wise different than any other New York nigga done, my nigga?
And this is my point.
Now you're making me feel weird because
this is my point exactly. He has created the blueprint of not only lifestyle,
but not for rap though.
but even rapping.
It's what you want. It's what you get out of rap. He created the blueprint for it, nigga. Nobody wants to rap like Jay-Z.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They want what you get from rap because of Jay-Z. Nobody wants to rap like Jay-Z, nigga, because New York doesn't have style in the sense that every true New York rapper rap's different. No, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's what you get from it. That's a different conversation because I'm trying to get to my point based off of your last point. You had to bring up this rap like Jay-Z. Nobody wants to rap like Jay-Z, bro. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. The same way I hear niggas are influenced by how Wayne rap or how Kanye rap, I can hear that. Travis, I can hear that.
Nobody
physically.
is rapping like Jay-Z.
Gunna, Uzi, I can hear that from Thug. I can't hear niggas rapping like Jay-Z because it's New York.
Yeah, it's the most OG brand of hip hop.
And that brings me to my next point with Drake. Drake's probably one of the greatest artists we've had of all time, right? But his career will forever have a stain on it that I believe will keep him from that title because he doesn't have a successor. Because he doesn't have a successor. You name me the 3 biggest artists, rappers ever. Jay-Z, Wayne, I don't know. Name somebody else. I don't know. Just take those 2, right?
Eminem.
Does Eminem have a successor?
Negative.
No.
Wayne does. It was Drake.
Take that wrench.
Yeah, but Eminem does have a success. He has your gimmick. The first only best white rapper. Drake can't call that. Drake can't call that.
Biracial.
No, Logic got that. We give Jay-Z career props because he gave us Kanye.
Okay, here.
Because you just meant that was just literally your fucking point. Hold on. Lil Wayne is one of the greatest because what?
Drake.
Not even just Drake, nigga. He gave us Drake and Nicki Minaj, who's arguably this, if not 1, 2 best female rapper ever. Not to me, but that. And even Tyga, as lonely as Tyga is, Tyga had LA on lock for a while. So I argue Tyga over YG any day, nigga.
I gotta talk about this too, though.
Hold on.
Man, why you gonna make me hold up for?
Because I'm feeling my point. I argue Tyga over YG any day. My point is, even somebody like Kendrick, who we are considering to be one of the greatest right now, right? Got Baby King coming up, right? Okay. J. Cole, who's also another great, got J.I.D. Considered to be all of Dreamville, but J.I.D.
Yep.
Drake's not leaving his success on to anybody else.
But that's the thing. Drake took it to a level where he was the most relatable artist ever. He doesn't fucking need a protege. He doesn't need it. You don't need it.
I don't agree with that.
Nah, Drake's music is gonna be timeless. We know that. We don't need another fucking person that's like Drake, because Drake is Drake. Did Michael Jackson have a fucking protege? No. But we still fucking love Michael.
Nor did Prince. Nor did Prince.
Exactly my point. He's just that caliber of fucking artist. And the other point that I wanted to mention that both of you did, you guys mentioned that Jay-Z was the blueprint, right? So when did we start sitting here as hip-hop aficionados and saying just because you did it first, you're the best at it? Drake has a line, literally, it's not about who did it first, it's about who did it better, right?
Correct.
So who did it better than Jay-Z?
Kanye, you literally said that.
No. Listen.
You're telling me Kanye didn't do exactly what Jay-Z did and made it better? And not only that, but across different genres. He did it with the gospel shit. He did it with the mental health shit. He did it back with the pink polo. Like, he was literally doing that exact same thing, and he became bigger than his fucking predecessor. That's my point.
And I don't like you bringing that up, because now I got to be the nigga to be like, no, Kanye ain't do this, because Kanye is my first time.
That's what I'm here for.
All-time shit, bro, right? But, nigga, when you ask a young rap nigga, hey, man, what do you want out the rap game? They're going to give you the Jay-Z route over Kanye route, especially now, nigga. But I'm just saying, bro, just think respectively. Think about where these 2 niggas are at right now in their life.
Yeah.
Let's take the last 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, nigga. Respectively, where are these 2 niggas at in their life, bro?
You want to basically you're saying you want to retire like Jay and not live like Kanye. But I think to be the greatest ever, you have to be the Kanye. You have to be that.
Music-wise, for rap, yes, influential. Kanye has influenced the entire genre of music at least for 2 decades.
We going in circles, bro.
I'm just saying, but you brought up the Kanye. No, Jay-Z's the blueprint. Kanye's great and is right, don't get me wrong, but Jay-Z's the blueprint. That nigga has set the standard for what niggas want out of rap.
Okay, so what happened? What do you call it when you go above the standard? Greatness.
Who's above the standard to Jay-Z?
No one's above the standard.
Nobody's above that.
No one's above the stand. No one's because what Jay-Z has accomplished, here's the difference. Jay-Z has accomplished, you know, and yay, the jury is still out. And that is the one thing that we, as Kanye, well, former Kanye West fan.
No, you're a Kanye West fan. I was him
Former.
forever, nigga. Bullshit. I had forever.
Don't try to PC your way out this shit.
No, I didn't. I denounced my fandom from Kanye West. I appreciate the art and everything, but that's another conversation. But what I'm saying is, where we would like Kanye to finish or be en route to is essentially what Jay-Z's been accomplishing for the past.
Right. Kanye won't do it because
decades.
he's not a yes man. He's gonna say what he want to say and it'd be true, but he just say what he want to say and we don't know how to say it, so people don't like it. Jay-Z's not gonna give you that, bro.
I get that. So I guess we just got to the subjective point of it. It's just how do you want this,
about
at the end it's subjective because it's how do you want to go out. That's really what we got to. How do you want to go out? You want to go out not pissing everybody off. You want to have all the brand deals. You want to be good. You want to have the bread. Kanye got all the bread. He still got the deals.
With his ass out of it.
But it's exactly. So it's really what flavor do you want?
Yeah, like at the end of the day, we're talking about like multimillionaires, if not billionaires. You know, all of this is success. So that's where we have to fall to the next level of just cultural impact. Because they're all quote unquote.
That's
by
that's the only thing
figure,
we can really go off of.
because
even
they all have money.
This cultural impact is something that I think transcends fucking tax brackets.
Yeah.
I think we did good. I don't got any more crazy shit.
I don't either. I'm all tapped out.
Listen, man, if y'all sat through the whole show, please comment whether you agree with us. This nigga has some wild ass fucking shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't sit here and make
I ain't
me
gonna
like
lie
the
to you.
bad guy. Like,
nah, because some of the shit you was
shit.
saying, bro. Like, you had me arguing on the side of Jay-Z, and I never want to do that.
Exactly.
I'm just not gonna.
Don't sit here and make
go entertain bullshit.
that ain't some bullshit. You sat there and listened to it, and you was like, well, he
I'm
kind
just
of right.
saying.
There's a few more minutes on this card. I just want to ask this to the group with no explanation at all. You do not have to explain. I just want to know who the greatest white rapper is today. You just do not explain. So in your close, you just say who it is.
Do they got to be alive?
Dead or alive.
Mac Miller. I take it back. Jack Harlow. I take it back. The new nigga that Gucci just signed. What's his name?
He's trolling. All right.
Turn this shit off.
Mac Miller. Mac Miller.
For me, because I lived through him, Mac Miller. 100%.
I was about to say, you say anybody else than Mac Miller. Who is it?
I didn't put.
It's Mac Miller.
I didn't put any thought.
I answered your question for you.
I wanted to say Post Malone, but
is he a rapper though? Or did he just do what all white people do sometimes? Is just use black people to get up,
bite
and
black
get out?
culture.
Because how the fuck MGK be a rapper and now he want to be a rock star at the top of his career?
I love that white boys was beefing in rap. Fucking Eminem.
Beautiful.
That shit was so funny.
I love ghetto-ness in the hood.
Shit. See, niggas love niggatry. And even though it's Eminem and MGK, it was still a bit of niggatry. And Yellow Wolf somewhere in there got lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Nah, take it back. Wait, white rapper? 'Cause I forgot about like LP. He fucking fire. Can we consider Bronson?
Isn't
Bronson's
NP
fire as shit.
Oh, hold
Bronson's
on.
fire
You
as
just
shit.
started some shit.
Bronson, he fire as shit.
Bronson?
I'm not going to
Bronson fire as
So
shit.
move over, Mac Miller. Here comes Action Bronson.
Hold on.
It's not even move over.
Am I crazy?
Yes.
Am I crazy if I say Babytron?
Baby Tron is also fire as shit.
I'm saying, man.
This is a great question. I want you guys just to ponder on that. Go ahead, close the show out.
All right.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and comment who y'all think the greatest white rapper. It's not as easy as you think.
I'm out on bond.
This has been KILJOY the Put On, your one-stop shop for all music necessities. I, again, am your host, Eazy with the Pen.
My name is Jerome. Thank you guys for fucking with us. Thank you guys for sharing the reels. Thank you guys for liking it. And thank you guys for interacting with us. So I hope to see some more.
Absolutely.
We going to keep coming. We going to come. Do we tell them we coming every Thursday now?
I have no idea. We're gonna figure that out. But you can definitely find us on Instagram and TikTok every day.
Yes, sir.
And Mo behind the camera. We out.
Thank you, Mo.
Let's do that. Just the last. And Mo behind the camera.
Damn, Mo.
Why sex